Caitlin Clark just made a huge announcement that is shaking the WNBA, and let's be honest, a lot of you were watching just to see her shine this season, but now she has decided that it's time to walk away for good, and really, can you even blame her?
She struggled with physical defense she's faced at the professional level and voiced frustration with the league's officiating, recently telling reporters, quote, "I feel like I'm getting hammered and everybody is physical with me, and opponents get away with things that other people don't get away with." That's what Caitlin Clark said.
This league never really showed her love for her talent. She took a struggling team to the playoffs after being ignored for years, broke attendance records, sold more tickets than ever, and made her jersey a top seller. And what did she get back? A cheap eye poke, hard shoulder hits, a disappointing 6-point loss, unfair technical fouls, baseless racism accusations, and people saying she is a difficult player.
What I am upset about is like, hey man, your meal ticket is under constant attack. There's been dirty plays all season.
If that's the kind of thanks you get for bringing excitement to the league, then it's no surprise she decided to walk away. So why did she choose to say this now, and what did she say that proves she is really done? Here is the full story.
Those guys, they're the racists, when really y'all are the racists. The people coming up with excuses to hate Caitlin Clark and the new fan base that she brought.
You could feel it growing for a long time. Caitlin Clark's frustration kept building up, and it finally boiled over after the Indiana Fever's rough playoff loss to the Connecticut Sun.
She's just not built for the physicality of this league. Yeah, and she's not quick enough to get away from the physicality.
In a super close game that ended 87-81, Clark played like it all depended on her, scoring 29 points, giving out 10 assists, and pulling down 7 rebounds. She was doing everything possible to drag her team to a win. Sadly, her teammates looked lost, missing easy shots and making silly mistakes while she battled like a one-woman army.
This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league, and she's a rookie.
Let's talk about Tammy Bennell, because watching her play was really hard. She made big mistakes, including a shot clock violation at a crucial moment when the Fever badly needed momentum. When she wasn't looking totally lost on the court, she went 0 for 3 and kept handing the ball to the Sun like it didn't matter. Honestly, don't you agree with Gino when he said,
"Yeah, but she needs to be on a better. She needs to be on a better team."
But let's not forget Victoria Vivians, because as a veteran she was supposed to step up when things got tough, but instead she vanished, scoring only 6 points on 2 of 10 shooting. Seriously, 2 out of 10. She wasn't just missing shots, she was bricking wide open looks that even I could hit. Then there's Kelsey Mitchell, who usually shows up but picked the worst time to disappear, ending with 9 points on 3 of 12 shooting. For a top scorer, she looked totally off her game, scared to shoot, passing up open chances, and when she finally did shoot they turned into airballs. It felt like she got stage fright right when the Fever needed her the most.
Caitlin Clark was assaulted yesterday in her very first playoff game in the WNBA.
Watching Clark give everything she had while everything around her kept falling apart was honestly painful. Every time she hit a big three or pulled off an amazing play, her teammates seemed to mess up right after handing the ball back to the Sun and giving her that helpless "oops, my bad" look. You could read it all over her face. Every missed shot and turnover hit her like a punch in the stomach. She didn't hold anything back. She played all 40 minutes with non-stop energy, giving it her all, and somehow it still wasn't enough.
It's important that we point this out. One of the things that I brought up this morning in talking about Caitlin Clark is that some of the players, you want to use the word jealousy, fine. You want to use the word envy.
When the final buzzer sounded and Clark stood there with her shoulders slumped staring at the scoreboard, it was clear this wasn't just a loss, it was a wake-up call, a realization that no matter how hard she fought or how many shots she made, it wouldn't be enough without teammates who could support her. This wasn't just the end of a playoff run, it marked the end of her patience.
If Caitlin Clark is the quote-unquote savior, if she's the golden girl, milk it!
Reality is knocking on the door of the porta potty. The truth is finally coming to the light. The same light that is going to be dimming here in about 12 hours when Caitlin Clark is eliminated from the playoffs.
The entire WNBA was left stunned when Caitlin Clark announced she's not just stepping away from the league, she's heading off too.
There were regular season games this season where Caitlin Clark drew more than 1.8 million viewers. However, I hope Kat Engelbert is ready for disappointment, because there's a hell of a lot more of it on the way.
Europe, that's right, the most exciting rookie the WNBA has seen is packing her bags and saying farewell. Can you blame her? After facing endless pressure, cheap shots and all sorts of nonsense, Clark has chosen to make a fresh start. This announcement comes just days after the Indiana Fever's tough playoff exit against the Connecticut Sun. It's not surprising really, after doing so much to lift her team and receiving so little support. She's ready to move on.
Let's put this in its proper perspective. When I think about Caitlin Clark,
The operative word that comes to my mind is gratitude.
She made her announcement during a Samba press conference on September 29, 2024, revealing that she'd be heading overseas next season. "I need a reset, I need to get away from all of this," she said, and you could tell she was mentally and emotionally done. She didn't hold back, calling out the league for poor officiating, a lack of protection from dirty plays, and the constant criticism she faced both on and off the court. It felt like she was laying it all on the table, stating, "I'm leaving because you've made this place unbearable."
Indiana Fever, all right, with Caitlin Clark, led the league in attendance both home and on the road. Fever averaged 17,000.
But it's important to note that this isn't just a loss for Indiana, it's a financial and PR nightmare for the entire league. Clark's presence wasn't just about her rookie season, it became a full-blown phenomenon from the moment she stepped onto the court in May. Viewership and ticket sales soared. Indiana Fever games quickly became must-see events.
The most dominant team in the league, they can't draw 500,000 viewers for a playoff game. Atlanta Dreamers and the New York Liberals. Again, the Liberals, they supposedly have stars. Remember when ESPN claimed that the Liberals had the new big three? Dreamers, Liberals, 410,000 viewers. The other game was the Phoenix Masculines and the Minnesota Lynx.
Ticket sales skyrocketed by an astonishing 60%, and every arena she played and was packed to the brim during her rookie season. Clark alone attracted over 500,000 fans just to watch her play. One rookie brought in 500,000 people. Let that sink in. She wasn't just another player, she was the main attraction and the driving force behind the league's sudden surge in popularity.
But if you're not delivering the product and you're not making the revenue and you're not, giving people the entertainment that they want, then you're not going to make any money and your league is going to...
Clark was a cash cow for the league. Merchandise sales, which had been stagnant for years, soared as soon as her jersey hit the shelves. By August 2024, her jersey became the top seller in league history, surpassing even legends like Sub Bird and Diana Taurasi. Indiana's home court gain, RDG Fieldhouse, transformed from a ghost town to the hottest ticket in town, with people paying $200 just for courtside seats. Clark wasn't just making history, she was generating significant revenue for the WNBA.
She's the golden goose.
And now poof, it's all gone with Clark heading to Europe. The Fever and the WNBA are facing a financial crisis. Just look at the numbers. Indiana's average attendance in 2023 was a dismal 3,000 fans per game, but after CLK joined in 2024 it skyrocketed to 15,000 fans per game, a staggering 400% increase, all thanks to her presence brought in over $5 million in ticket sales during the regular season. Without her, those numbers will vanish. This isn't just about losing a star, it's losing a golden goose.
I'm simply saying the issue is about marketing versus basketball. The merits of playing basketball compared to the merits of bringing marketing into the equation to influence potential.
Clark's impact went beyond merchandise. She was a game changer for broadcasting as well. In June 2024, when the Fever faced off against the New York Liberty on ESPN, the broadcast attracted an impressive 1.5 million viewers. To put that in perspective, that's more than the average NBA game on TNT. It's clear she brought a whole new level of attention to the league.
Honestly, it's been a lot of nonsense. I think in my 11-year career, I've never experienced the racial comments from the Indiana Fever fan base. We had her face on a serious matter that happened in this world, and it's unacceptable, honestly. And there's no place for it.
The WNBA had never experienced numbers like this before. Clark's games were drawing more viewers than matchups featuring superstars like Breanna Stewart and Y.A. Wilson or Sabrina Yankew versus Kelsey Plum, games the league relied on to boost viewership. Clark completely changed the narrative. But after all this, do you know what she got in return? First, we had Alyssa Thomas practically shouting that Clark's popularity was all about racial biases.
It's an attack on Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's the wrong face for this league because her fans are so racist. Where have I heard this argument before? Oh, Donald Trump may be fine, but all the MAGA people, they're terrible. They're the deplorable.
According to her, the only reason people are so excited about Clark is that she's a white player excelling in a sport mostly filled with black athletes. Excuse me, so scoring 35 points a game and breaking records doesn't count for anything.